Alright everyone, Pick&MIX Gamer here. Today we'll carry on Alan Wake 2, and as always, it is a photosensitivity warning, so if you have epilepsy or have seizures, please be warned, the warning is there. Right, so let's get started. Okay, so we was in the theatre. We got attacked by the shadow people. Over there. I don't know where we were supposed to go next, though. Ooh. Oh, bugger me. This is throughout the hotel.
As the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Just get rid of that frigger first, right? He's the bloody quick one. Because I don't think you are supposed to go through that door down there. I think you're supposed to go up the stairs. But just in case, we'll sort of set the scene out.
The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
I could hear like footsteps or something, you know, when it first happened, that, but I'm trying to think, where does it come from? But I don't know if you've got to do devil on that other bit of the plot. So not that or that, you know, rehearsal room, but we'll see. Shut up. I understand. I know. I understand it's frustrating. I know. I do, but if there's a chance I can save you all as well, I want to do that. Lovely.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Oh. Hello.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception who got me a room number.
Of course.
666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Well, method acting is applauded in its own way. Oh, bloody hell. Right, I take it the room's going to be over there, but again, I just want to get a layout. Oh, bloody hell. Just make sure there's no hidden items, because like a minute ago, we had absolutely no bullets, very little flare ammunition, and I don't think there's a map of this up here. No, because there's no map, you know what I mean? Six, 7. Oh. Oh, for the love of...
Sense his presence lingering in the room.
Well, shut that friggin' door.
I was about to have another killer idea.
Well, yeah, as long as it don't end up killing us, we're alright.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play.
I'm just gonna
She'd been with this mysterious
move out of
writer
this suspicious
for 20 years.
circle.
That was her role. The muse.
She was
Ooh,
staying in room 108,
Alice?
where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her.
Why would you want
He'd
this?
only joined the play to get to her.
What the hell did you expect? And now I have to go to room 108. What the? Where do you expect me to go, Alan? Oh my god, Alan, you didn't help them. You could have said run back or run somewhere. I got to here. I was doing sort of okay.
Away from me! Shit! Get away!
No, then the things start coming out the walls again. Ah!
Made it. I made it.
The
dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Bloody hell. Right, 105 was it?
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
108. Shut up! There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Ah. Now I just need to get in there.
I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
Okay. Oh, bloody hell. How are we in a friggin' sewer? Beware the drowned lady. We're in a sewer. Vinyl record? Anything on the telly besides an ashtray?
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body.
You see,
Somehow it was important.
I know these bathtubs had a bit of a running theme. Well, that don't look like Alice.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake. I'm still trapped. Have the clicker. We can figure it.
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
Finish the story. You can do that.
Finish the story.
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Alright. Okay. Hello, popcorn. Right, so now we've got to exit the hotel and go to Parliament Towers, but is there any way I can switch back to Saga Anderson? Because obviously I want to do a bit of her story part as well, because you could switch between them, couldn't you? Okay, Parliament Tower, I think it was. The tower. Pretty picture. Home sweet home.
Go to hell!
Ha! Didn't get me.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
understand, but can't you just kick the door down? Just sort of saying it how it needs to be said.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Aww.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for.
Well, I'm glad he looked after
He
you.
still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Yeah. Aww. Barry Wheeler, 4 months ago. Hey Alice, everything going good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call. Oh, bloody hell. Tried to call, but I couldn't reach it. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever. It's still an executive producer it's supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to exhibition, there we go. Just say the word. Your pal Barry. 6 months ago. I'll handle it. Hey Alice. Shark circling. Now they want to turn. Now they want. What is up? My bloody reading today. Hey Alice. Shark circling. They now want to turn what happened into an AI into. Oh, to Al into a. This is bloody worded weird. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and / our TV show, and get this, a fucking video game. Well, you're part there with that. I told them to F off. Also, in case you need to hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker, I think she was the one we met in the beginning, is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal Barry. Aww. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in a non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Joined a cult. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Oh, joking about being in a cult. Good. Kind of blessed wellness retreat. Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels went through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. Best decision I've ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs the place, Chester, is a damn good miracle worker. Not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost tons of weight. You wouldn't recognise me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. Well, the way things are going is not wrong. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you are good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal, Barry. Greetings from Hollywood. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucked great all the time, even when the fact is opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks, but I gotta be here to look after this Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights to the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It is my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I am painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice for his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reason. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call to talk about casting. Aww. At least he kept her in the loop. Right, can't I get in there? Yeah, I'm just looking.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Ooh. Right, Mr. Scratch. Alan with a shot in head. Fucking. Okay.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
But if she's finding results, you can't really have a go, can you? I mean, I know what you're saying.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
The comeback weakness is
It
clarity.
was a balloon of some
So
sort.
at first it was weakness, now it's
I looked out at the
clarity.
street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Part 3, the search. Clarity is purpose. And it is.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality.
No boundaries.
Faces in the shadows.
Connection through pain. Pain through love. No boundaries, be ruthless.
That vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Hello, Mr. Scratch. Spiral on the door. At least you're not dead in a chair this time.
The full manuscript of a novel. Returned. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls.
That's probably where Saga comes into it.
I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it.
He did
I could not
it.
change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Well, you finished some of them, kind of,
The
because...
memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
He could, but in some respects, not all your edits are absolute not done, are they? Because when you think about it, you still scratch bits out, so you've erased it from the story. But anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching so far. If you like what you've seen, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and please consider following me on Twitch and Kick as well. Yes, because this one was interesting, because it sort of tied it together, and I think Saga, we will be able to switch to her when it starts getting more into Bright Falls, you know, things like that. But until then, I think we have to sort of play Alan's bit through. And yes, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Excuse me. So bye, and please stay safe.